Good looks. Good looks, Dave. We're going to rock this by ourselves, all right? Ladies and gentlemen, I know you've been waiting. Because I've been waiting, too. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we give you Jennifer and Edison! Had to do it by myself. It's all right. I see. The thing is, I tell them earlier, I love them, and now they leave me on by my lonesome.
That's not right.
It's not right at all. But you guys come from two different organizations. I'm assuming that does spread a lot of love,
Yes.
And it's B.Men mentoring.
Yes.
And Beautiful, right?
Yes.
All right. So tell me what are the goals behind both organizations?
Well, first of all, thank you for having us or having me for the second time.
Definitely.
Jennifer for the first time. My manager Marvin Tyler is to my left for the first time. So we have two similar programs for females and males. B.Men mentoring. Last time I was here, I spoke about it. I'm gonna touch on it again. It's a male mentoring program for at-risk youth. So what we do is we deal with a lot of kids that have no motivation, no hope, no dreams of becoming successful or even being anybody in life. So I put a good team together that take them through a 8-week curriculum of it could be job, college preparation. I bring speakers in to talk to them about kind of to motivate them to take it to that next step.
Right.
To break that cycle of too cool for school, or just wanting to run in the streets.
Right.
We all know that there's nothing in the streets.
And I know this question is kind of drifting off topic a little bit, but how was that needed in Perth Amboy where you guys were, or where you guys are?
Well, so how it started was, I worked for a GED program, and I was seeing myself mentoring these kids and then it just got larger and larger. Most of these kids kept getting attached and wanting help. So I said, me growing up, I had a mentor. I just didn't know how to use them as well.
Okay.
So I wanted to give back to my community, and then that's how the vision of the program came about. And we started, mentoring these kids and recruiting these kids to our program.
Okay. Now, Jennifer, with Beautiful, again, what's the goal, and how and why did you guys get started?
The goal is actually, it's a little bit different than B.Men. It is a 10-week program. We accept, young ladies from the ages of 14 and up. And we basically just want to allow these girls to just understand that it's okay to be themselves and just to, learn that it's a process in life. You just continue to grow and just having that guidance to just not necessarily us telling them what's right and what's wrong, but them acknowledging what it is that they may not be doing so well, and maybe try to switch it up a little bit. Okay. But we touch up on a lot of different things. So. And
for both of you guys, what are some of the most touching experiences that you have come across, as far as from female and also from male? What are some of the most touching experiences you guys came across?
For me, I would say just knowing that at my age, being 28 and having these young girls go through things that I haven't even experienced. It's not just allowing. It's not. To me, I feel like we're both learning. We're within a group as mentees and mentors. We learn from each other, and just seeing the challenges that these young ladies are going through, it's just, it's just helpful, and it's, it's touching, because you want to be able to touch their lives in a way that, had they had a parent or a guardian that was really caring for them. Not to say that they don't have, great parents, but, right. I just feel it's touching just listening to their struggles, each of them.
And for myself is, being able to have so many young kids look up to me.
Right.
And you know, not only that, for me to be their motivation while they want to be successful in life and
Right.
graduate high school and go to college and give back to the community. You know, so for me, you know, them telling me that I motivate them is big enough for me to keep doing what I'm doing.
That's nice. Now, what makes you guys different from most programs?
I consider, well, I can only speak on our program, but what I would say is that we share our like real life experiences and self growth. So it's not just about them speaking to us about their problems and their struggles. Like we allow them to see, like we open up to them and let them know that, look, you know, just because we're your mentors doesn't necessarily mean we don't go through life, and you know, it's a process at whatever age. So it's, you know, it's a little bit different. I feel like some programs they hold themselves back
Right.
to allow themselves to see, you know, allow them to see the reality that life is a struggle for anyone. So,
You know, just to piggyback off of Jennifer, I strongly feel that us being real and you know, and also being able to relate to certain problems that they go through, you know, that we went through, or we probably going through now, kind of, you know, make our program different. Also, you know, for our program is really no requirement for you to join the program. You got to just want to change your life around and become positive and want to be successful in life.
and be open to the change.
And be wanting to do it. Also, another thing I want to touch on, you know, both programs. Once you finish the program and you feel like you need more, we accept you right back. You know, we're not those programs that tell you, okay, well, you know, it's 8 weeks. Your 8 weeks are up. Have a nice life. No, you know what? If you feel like those 8 weeks you didn't mature enough, you didn't reach your level or your goals, then come back.
And that's, I think that personally that's good, because I'm in the process of changing my life, because I had rough experiences throughout my 20s, and like, you know, I'm almost approaching 30, and it's like I wanted to make a change in my own life. So I created like a reading list of different books to read, just to improve myself. And with stuff like that, it's like you could easily get sidetracked by life, and you always need either that person or that thing to get you back on track.
The extra push.
Yeah, and I think that's really good to have, that you guys allow people back in, to give them that experience all over again, because sometimes, one negative thing can impact your life forever, but if you have like 17 different people saying something positive to you, that will alter your
that could change your whole mindset.
Exactly. And I'm sorry, you haven't said anything yet, bro.
No, it's okay. It's all right.
What's your name again, bro? Marvin.
Yeah.
Okay. And now you from what I understand, you're the manager behind.
Edison Medicine.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what are like some of your roles day to day with helping Jennifer and Edison out?
Basically, setting up scheduling to schools, whatever other programs are out there that we could possibly go to, that they can speak at and that we can help at. Boys and Girls Club. YMCAs, whichever other organization is out there that I can help them, help Edison and Jennifer possibly reach, then that's my job. That's what I go do. Yeah, and then my brother and my sister as well, so it's just a family thing. And the rest of the team as well that's not able to be here. We just a team, we're a family, and they see that, the kids see that, and they want to get in on that.
Right.
And that's what we do. We help them. We help them achieve things that they ready to achieve. And I just play my part.
And now, I guess this is a question for everybody, but what motivates your team day to day throughout your daily tasks?
The energy.
It's definitely the positive energy.
The positive energy.
But also the reward from what we're doing. A program, is fairly new still, you could say, but just the people we're reaching. The people that are willing to help, get involved, the kids that are willing to commit to our program, I think that motivates the whole team. And I can only speak for myself, but to want to do more, and and really want to help out and get success stories and get kids to tell you, because of you, I changed my life around. Right. Putting in the work and the tools you gave me, I was able to go to college or get a job. So I think that motivates the team to want to keep doing what we're doing. And not give up. I don't know how Jennifer feels.
For me, I feel like I'm motivated by God. You know, I was at a point in my life where I felt empty, I felt lonely. So I know what these girls feel when they feel like just so lost. And just me having a relation, you know, somebody else can call it a higher power, whatever it may be. But to me, I feel like I don't think you have to. It's not about you changing yourself and your own strength. I think with me personally, allowing God into my life and having a relationship and accepting Christ, it just changed me in a way where I noticed that there were areas that needed changing, and just accepting it and allowing. I didn't have a mentor growing up. I have one now, and I wish I did. You know, had I known the things that I do know now, it would have helped me a whole lot. So I'm just giving back what I wish I had. As you know,
well, that was actually one of my questions. I was gonna ask both each one of you guys. Have you guys had mentors growing up? But I guess it's just down to Edison and Marvin now.
Sorry.
She went ahead, but that's good. That's good. You know, I did have a mentor. You know, I'm an honest person. I didn't listen to my mentor. I didn't take advantage of my mentor, and I think that's something that pushed me more to start a mentoring program, because I knew the importance of it. I knew that he wanted the best for me, and I knew he was telling me what's right from wrong. But I let the pride get the best of me, and I wanted to try on my own.
But see, I think in a situation like that, your mentor still had an impact on you, because it's like I mean, even though you were prideful and you wanted to go your own way, like that pride, you know, led you through an experience, and then you eventually remembered every single thing that your mentor, you know, told you, and then you decided to give it back to your community.
Yes.
Yeah. So like I think he still had an effect on you.
Hey, and, you know, and I thank God every day, because even to this day, he's around, and he still pushes me. You know, so I am blessed that he never gave up on me no matter what.
Good. Marvin.
As far as me, as a child, I did have a mentor, probably for like a week. But for like a week, because my mentor said I was too much to deal with. I just always had my own way of thinking. But like I said, it was just me just going off one, like Edison. I just wanted to do my own thing. I listened. I should have took that knowledge and applied that, because if I would have took that knowledge and applied it then I'd really be somewhere else than wherever I'm at this very moment. But everything's progression. Everything happens for a reason.
Right.
So basically, mentors are great.
And what's your relationship like, as far as like with the youth, when it comes to the organizations?
Oh, when it comes to basically with the youth and the organization, my position is basically I help out whatever the kids, whatever extra help that Edison and Jen needs, I help them. You know what I'm saying? If the kids need help going, if they need to go to court, or if they need to go help find a job, or if I'm helping them write an application, whatever the case may be, I go help them, and then I'm just that extra help. So when Edison needs somebody to back him up, I'm there. You know what I'm saying? Not all the time. I can't be there to take over like a session to speak to the children, but I'm there. That's my brother, you know? So we just help each other, you know what I'm saying? Then so we could get to that next level. And once we go to that next level, ain't nothing stopping us from there.
Now, having organizations like this, me personally, I think that's one thing that's missing a lot in Jersey. Not just not in like one specific city, but like throughout the entire state. Like I went to, again, I love talking about the city I went to college at in Philadelphia. It's like a nonprofit organization in every single section of the city, which is like, you know, good for that community. But you know, when you come over to Jersey, I rarely see it. I mean, you see your typical boys and girls clubs and, you know, your YMCAs, but you don't see anything other than that, you know. And the YMCAs and the boys and girls clubs are so structured that, you know, sometimes they don't know any ways to communicate with the youth of today.
I agree.
So like, I think what you guys are doing is very good, because it's like you guys have that, you know, that way that you could bend the rules a little bit in order to communicate with today's youth. So like,
thank you.
What other activities like do you guys do in order to communicate with the youth?
You know, for our program, you know, our curriculum is structured to you know, we do have activity, we have speakers in. You know, we like to do a lot of things that is teamwork. You know, so they able to work together and learn the teamwork aspect of it and how to communicate with others. Beautiful also has.
Yeah, with beautiful. I mean, we have a curriculum and guidelines, but we, depending on what kind of day the girls are having, we're not, we don't expect them to like know what they're going to be going through every day. So every Tuesday and Thursday, like I'll have a curriculum, and sometimes I may not even
This is
touch
freestyle.
on. Yeah, some girls will, it's 5 of them for now. Some, 3 of them will come on the Tuesday, then the rest of them will come on Thursday. And there was this one time where only 1 came, and then. And, another program probably would have just been like, well, we'll cancel. We'll reschedule for Thursday. But with just that 1 hour, we were able to allow her to see certain, a certain situation she was going through in a different light. And then the second girl came in an hour later. And it was just awesome that, you could just switch it up. And I think that's what's good about us.
I think that's cool to connect with somebody like that. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Now, Marvin, like, as far as, like, in the business aspect, like, what goes on a typical day? Like, what do you, like, as the manager, what do you do, like, throughout your day?
What goes on a typical day? We may either, from talking to the kids, we first of all, we take them every step of the way. Either whatever needs to be done, we handle that in the meeting, whether as far as which kid, we target which kid needs what. So that's what basically goes on a particular day. So when the kids come to the program, we're targeting that specific kid. Well, did you get this done today? Did you get that done today? Did you get that application done today? Did you go see that job? Did you go to whatever probation, whatever the case may be, whatever the situation may be, we pertain to that. So I play a part in that, and I go in, I help play my part, do my due diligence, and help out with that.
And that's cool because, like, even with me, myself, as old as I am, I could forget my priority list. You know what I mean?
We all do.
Yeah.
I could forget my priority list. So it's cool that you guys have that priority list for people who, for one, who probably aren't even used to having a priority list,
Right.
So you guys are like that extra voice, that they need to keep like, all right, I got to stay on top of this, stay on top of that, So, besides that, though, like, well, let me ask you this: what do you guys see yourselves in the future, like, as far as growth as an organization? Because you touched upon that the last time you guys were here. So, what do you guys see in the future at this point now?
I mean, yeah, last time I was here, I touched up on Beautiful wasn't even launched yet.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
It's a blessing that we here and both programs are up and running. That was the first goal, and we thank God for that. I think the whole team goal is to expand, beyond what we think. Different communities, even different states.
Right. I think you mentioned that. Yeah.
With God first, I think we're able to accomplish that because, like you said, the need for a program like this is needed. I'll be honest. Me growing up, I couldn't have done a YMCA or a Boys and Girls Club.
Right.
I probably needed something more strict, more tougher, or something that could really relate to me and kind of, motivate me to come every day. I don't know how they feel about that.
I feel that, or I believe that we have a positive message to give out there. I mean, I think, Perth Amboy, I don't feel that many that live in Amboy understand that what we have available to them. I think they're maybe probably used to, this is just a program that's going to tell me what I need to do. And It's not about telling them, like, we're not trying to change them. Like, we can't change them. You have to, accept the change and just be open to it. But I'd love to see, be able to have Beautiful in many different cities. And it doesn't mean that our program is only for residents of Perth Amboy. It can just be Carteret or anywhere. And a misconception of, there's this, one of the young ladies, she came in and was like, she was hesitant to come in. And she was forced, actually, by her guidance counselor. But then after, a few weeks, she's like, it's really not that bad. Like, I don't feel judged. I don't feel that I'm being attacked. She can freely speak her mind. And it's not about, well, you shouldn't think like that or you shouldn't do that, because it's allowing them to speak and express themselves. So I think that's important. Not many people can listen and just hear them out.
And another great thing I love about our whole team is that, we all normal people. This kid see us in ShopRite, getting a haircut. I mean, so it's not like a teacher that lives out of town. You never know. Like, they see us on a daily basis. So they're like, okay, well, that's my mentor. Or that's my teacher. Okay. He's
Yeah,
cool.
I
I mean,
think-
you know,
and I
so that
think that's
kind of
cool, yeah.
I mean, I
To
think that's really great for them to be able to see us, you know, on a daily basis, live a regular life just like they do.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Now, just give me your final thoughts of each one of your organizations, like things that I wasn't able to touch upon.
Well, you know, you touched up on the main things. You know, before we go to them, I just want to talk about a little, you know, event that I have coming up. You know, I've started doing events for NFL players. Specifically, Kashif Moore from the Pittsburgh Steelers,
Nice.
Evan Rodriguez from the Buffalo Bills. You know, so we have an event coming up June 20th. It's going to be a bowling event. You know, come bowl with the NFL stars.
What day of the week is that?
That's a Friday.
Friday?
That's going to be from 7 to 9. And
Oh yes, I'm gonna be off of work, so
yeah,
I'm gonna slide through.
Hey, you know, and I'm gonna definitely call in while the date is getting closer so we can promote it. You know, so it's open to the community. It's gonna be in Union City,
Okay.
one of the players' hometown, but it's open to everybody. And I think it's gonna be a great event. And you know, also I want people to be on the lookout because I'm gonna be doing a lot of event. That you know, all my events are free. You know, growing up, all the events I went to were free. So you know, I don't want to.
So let me ask you this: would it be okay if we came through and interviewed anybody in your organization?
Yes, let's make it happen.
All right.
Make it happen.
So the deal is right here. We're gonna come through with the microphones and cameras.
It's live. It's live. It's live.
The deal is done. I'm coming through, and we're gonna interview you guys again, and the kids within your organization.
Yeah.
I think that would be a good idea.
That'd be great. You know, but just to answer your question, you know, the goal is, you know, I had a vision. I put a team together, you know, and with God first, everything's coming along. You know, my vision and my goal is just to be able to give, you know, if not every kid, at least one kid, that hope,
Right.
you know, to become somebody in life and not let any negative label that's put on him, you know, kill his dream or even not let him be anything that he wants to be.
Right.
You know, so my goal is just to inspire every other youth and help them become successful and become somebody in life.
Good.
For me, just the same way as what Edison explained, where the name beautiful is not just spelled as regular beautiful, it's beautiful. So I feel that many people have a view on what beauty really looks like.
It's hard for people, like, especially our youth, like what entertainment is designing as beautiful or a secure personality. You know, the description of it is like really off. You know, like because you know, beautiful is like just being you and being unique. You know, so like. That's a wonderful concept. I like the concept that you have there for the organization.
Thank you. I appreciate
And
it.
no, hold up. Tell them about the symbol, the caterpillar to the butterfly.
Oh, well, yeah. Me and my sister thought of it, and we feel that, you know, as a caterpillar, you're crawling, and you still have so much more to learn. And when you become a butterfly, you're set free. You know, you're just and being you. What I was explaining was that you can still be you and be beautiful. You know, God made us differently, and you know, for a reason. If we were all the same, we'd be boring. You know, so I think that we have a lot to learn from one another. And Beautiful is a program where it's like a safe haven. It's, you know, where you know that you can feel safe and protected and know that whatever we discuss stays there. It's not, you know, any of the girls that do speak on whatever we discuss out of Beautiful, they're removed. Like there's no,
really?
Yeah, that's how serious we take it.
I don't blame you though. I would probably
I
would probably have to do the same thing.
Yeah, because it's, you know, it's unfair.
Right.
So.
And Marvin, you have any last words?
Yeah, I just want to say thank you guys. You know, because without the family, none of this would be possible.
Right.
You know, and basically, I just want to say that I want this thing to go worldwide. I just don't want it just to stay in Perth Danbury. I want it to go state to state, like Edison said. I want it to go worldwide. We helping kids from all over the nation, you know. And basically, once we get all that accomplished, we take over state by state. Then we could go. Then we could really see things prosper. We could really help the kids. We could really help the youth. Like we want to help them, and we could just take it from there.
Nice. So, any other words before we close out?
I just want to give a big shout out to Rashid for coming with me. He's new to the team.
What does Rashid do?
He's gonna be doing, you know, he's gonna be mentoring some of the youth that he could relate to.
Nice.
You know, and working one-on-one with them as well.
Okay.
You know, he has a great story. He's a great young man on the come up. So we're gonna use him the right way. I want to give a big shout out to the team that's listening.
Yes.
You know, Yvonne, Kathy, Linda, Isamar, Jessica. You know, they all listening. They all tuned in right now. I want to appreciate them for supporting, always being here with us. And, you know, to the whole community that's out there trying to do something positive, especially the Perth Amboy community that's really, that welcome us so good and really, you know, support everything we do. You know, I want to just show our appreciation. And, you know, my boy Aaron, he always come through for me. So, you know, big shout out to him. And, you know, definitely big shout out to y'all here.
Thank you.
Thank
like
you
I said, you know, I reached out to him. I wanted to come back. Even though y'all wanted me back, I wanted to come back as well. You know, because the last time I was here went really well. And, you know, I appreciate, you know, y'all letting us talk about a positive movement that's going on and letting the world hear it.
So the last time was just a movement.
Yeah.
I mean, you brought so many people up here the last time. It was more than a movement to me.
Last time was serious. they all brought down me today. They working or they in school.
Oh, wow.
But hey, we're gonna keep making it happen. I mean, I just want to, you know, let everybody know that we appreciate all the support that we're getting.
Cool. Thank you.
All right. And you heard it right here first. Edison, Jennifer, Marvin, part of B.Men Mentoring. Beautiful. Thank you for tuning in.